Hello, this is a quick video to encourage you and to guide you as you work on Essay 1 this week. For many of you, this might be a stretch since you are unlikely to have written 5 pages on such a small block of text. So let me help you see that this is possible, and you can actually make this quite interesting and good if you know what you're trying to do. So first of all, I would encourage you, if you haven't watched all of my video lessons over the first several weeks of this course, go back and do that. I make a step-by-step demonstration of how close reading works, and you need to see all those videos to understand the strategies you'll need. I also encourage you, secondly, to open up and look very closely at that close reading guide that is linked in the assignment. It gives a very long list of questions, and if you work through those questions, you will get lots of ideas for what you can write. Lastly, thirdly, please read the example essay I've posted this week from a great student essay demonstrating how to do an essay 1. A tip I recommend is spend at least 30 minutes just looking at the passage you're going to write about, annotating it, using step 1 in the 2-step process, using that close reading guide. The more material you produce before you even start drafting, the better it's going to go, the more you'll feel like you'll have to say. So to this point, you've been practicing close reading in very short chunks. You've been just looking for details. You learned how to look for rhetorical purpose and strategies. You learned how to look for tone. You practiced looking for contradictions, for metaphors. Now you need to put all of those together in your essay. And you could do each of those paragraphs separately. You could just talk about metaphors in one and so on. That's one possible thing, but you don't have to do it that way. And another thing I'd like to say about organization is I don't encourage students to just go through the passage talking about what is in the first sentence and the second sentence and so on. It's better and more clear to just think about, what is my interpretation that I'm arguing for? What would be the best first thing to talk about that would get the reader seeing my interpretation the most clearly, the most quickly? And then I can add more complex observations later that help flesh out and confirm my interpretation. So don't think I have to follow the order of the passage. Think I'm going to follow the order of my argument. I'm going to follow the order of the best way I can explain this to you. Okay, commit to at least 2.5 pages of observations and analysis, just looking at the passage, almost as if the other parts of the book don't exist at all. Pretend, what would I be able to say about this passage if all I had was just this? That will really focus you in on really good close reading. And there's room in this essay for a little bit of context, like what is this doing in the whole book? That's good to do too, but don't do that the whole time. Don't talk about themes. Don't talk about Tara, the character, all these other parts of the book. Just need to look at your passage. So commit yourself to really focus in and spend several paragraphs, several pages. I'm just trying to talk about whatever I can find in this book. Okay, those are my tips. Good luck drafting. I will start looking over your essays and your drafts as soon as they come in, and I look forward to reading them.